ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل وسلم على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Always when we hear the word of Muhammad, always we say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Again, when we hear the word of Muhammad, what should we say? Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So if I say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah Ta'ala gives me what? Anybody knows? If I say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what reward do I get? Yes? Speak louder. So when I say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah sent 10 salah and salam on me. When I say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah sent 10 reward on me. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Look, the salah of Allah, the salam of Allah, His mercy, and Allah bring us close to Him. This is of salah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We know in life, when Islam came to existence, when Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam came, Allah Ta'ala sent him as a Rasul. When He sent him as a Rasul, do we know that who was the first child to be with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Who was the first child to be with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? The first child was Ali radiallahu anhu. Ali was the cousin of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So the first child was all the time with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was who? Ali radiallahu anhu. And also, when it comes to Sahaba, what do we say? Radiyallahu anhu. Radiyallahu anhu means, may Allah be pleased with him. Radiyallahu anhu. Why do I say that? Why? Allah in the Quran says, Radiyallahu anhu. Allah is pleased with them. So, when we obey Allah, when we listen to Allah, when we listen to Rasulullah, when we listen to our parents, what do we get? The pleasure and acceptance by Allah. So the first child was with the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, was Ali radiallahu anhu. So he chose what? Deen of Islam is not only for the elderly people. Actually, Islam started with the children. The children were in the support of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So we look here, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the first child was with him is Ali radiallahu anhu. Do you know who was the first child? Who was the first child to pray, to make salah, to pray with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Who was the first child? Who was the first child to pray with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? The first child also is Ali radiallahu anhu. So he is the first one to accept Islam. He is the first one to make salah, to pray with him. Now, who was the child? Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the night of Hijrah, the night he was migrated, he left somebody behind him on his bed, sleeping on his bed. Who was sleeping on the bed? Yes, Bilal? Yes, it was Ali. But Ali again, Ali is not our friend. What do we say? Radiyallahu anhu. So this is different. You, I can call you with your name and you can call me with my name. Muhammad, Ahmad, Ibrahim, Sa'ad, Bilal, Nabil. You can call us like that. But when it comes to Sahaba, we always show respect. Now, there is someone we cannot call him with his name. Who's that? There's someone, yes? Very good. We don't say Muhammad. No, it's disrespect. We say Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Yes, if you say Muhammad, you must add to it is what? Rasulullah. Look, in the whole Quran, you will not find the word Muhammad. Always you find Muhammadur Rasulullah. Always. Now there's another, Allah chose somebody also. We are not allowed to call him or call her with his name or her name. Who's that? Parents, yes. So look now here, Allah Ta'ala on a high level, he put Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We cannot call him with Muhammad. Always we say Muhammad Rasulullah or sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The next level, we have the parents. You don't call your parents with their names. Never ever. Always you call dad, my father. Always you show the respect to your parents. So here, the first child was with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam was who? Ali radiyallahu anhu. Very good. Ali radiyallahu anhu. Who was the first child to pray with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam? Who was the first child? The night of migration, he slept in he was on his bed. But the question comes, how come Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam now he's in the age of 53? He was 40. Allah sent him as a prophet in the age of 40. In Mecca he lived 13 years. 40, let's see your maths. 40 plus 13, 53. So on the age of 53, while he was migrating, he left Ali radiallahu anhu in his place. Anybody knows? Why did he leave him behind? One, his age, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, was 53. Was 53. And Ali was around the age of 9, 8, 9. So why he left him behind? Anybody knows? Anybody knows why he left him behind? He left him behind. You know, people used to leave their stuff, their goods, their money, their belongings, their trust with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Now I'm going to migrate. I'm going to travel. I don't know if I'm coming back or not. So what should I do? I must return all the stuff, all the goods, all the money. Means when your friend borrow you something, when someone borrow you something, it means you must return it. So anybody gives you a toy, pen, book, paper, anything. So what you must do? You must return. So now Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is teaching us this, that yes, I am traveling. I am not sure if I'm coming back or not. So who he trusted? Who he trusted? Ali radiallahu anhu. Now look now, the age of 53, he trusted on someone in the age of 8, 7, 9, 10. He's a child. He chose to ask what? Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam loves the children, loves the kids. So we need to do something so Allah can be pleased and happy with us. Now, one more thing. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in one occasion, he wanted to do some work. He wanted to do some work. He called one child. He told him, Salaamu alaykum. The child responded, I can't hear. I think you are sleeping now. Is sleeping time? Yeah, Allah. No, it's not.
You can.
It's 8 o'clock. 8:05. We are still awake. Yeah. Alright, when do we sleep? Before Asr?
No,
After Isha we sleep. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam called this child and told him, Salaamu alaikum. So what the child replied?
Wa alaikum assalam.
Very good. So he responded, Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam called him. He told him, he whispered something on his ears. He told him something. Who was that child? Nazmat Ali radiallahu anhu. Yes, Ali. What Ali did so far? He slept in his bed. Yes, what else? Yes, he prayed with Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What else? He was the first person to accept Islam. Now this time was another child. He called him and he asked him to do some work. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not ask any elderly person. He did not ask anybody. He called this child. He whispered something. He said, look, I trust you to do this work for me. Go do it. Who was that child? Just to give you the hint to it, this child said, I served Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam for 10 years. I served Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam for 10 years. Zayd, no, closer. You are closer. Uthman was an elderly man. His name started with A. going to play hangman. You play hangman in school?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so, right. Yes, mashallah. So repeat that. So, Anas radiallahu anhu. So now, look at this now. We're sitting in this gathering in a big masjid. Anybody went for Umrah? Anybody went for Umrah here? Right, you went for Umrah? Anybody saw the Masjid Nabawi on a TV or on videos? It's a big masjid, right? Now guess now, look at this now. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam now is sitting and he leaves everybody. The masjid is packed, the masjid is full. He did not call anybody, he called the little child. He asked him to do some work for him. Same thing, your mommy asks you, son, daughter, go fetch me a glass of water. What do you do? Only me in this house. It's only me. This is my brother, my sister. Why you left all of them and you come to me? So can you look? Do we shake our shoulders? Do we backchat our parents? If your friend calls you, what you do? Immediately you leave everything behind and you go running to your friend. And he comes to your parents. Oh, I'm tired. Sorry, I don't have strength. You know why only me? As if in this house is only me. Yeah, mashallah, look, he's doing nothing. She's doing nothing. Why I must do it? And always when you go look for things, you don't find it. Mom, I can't see it. It's right in front of you. Correct? She asks you to just open the drawer, pick up your socks. You go all the way there. Mommy, I don't see it. And it's right there. Even sometimes you forget your favorite color. And she comes all the way from far. Oh yeah, there's it. There's your socks. It happens, right? But look Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You always, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, always show us the love. Always show us the love. So I mentioned, anybody can repeat for me, what did Ali radiallahu anhu do? Yes, Muhammad? So he prayed with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, mashallah, good. First one to accept Islam. Yes, good, next. Yeah, he stayed on the bed in the room of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And what did he do? Why he slept that night there? Why? Yes? So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam went for hijrah. He migrated. And he left, people left their stuff, his goods, money with him. So he appointed the little child to return it. Now, if someone trusts us on money, what do? Do we give all the money or we hide some money? Can you see? Can you see? Now they trusted him. The Nabi trusted Ali. Even the people after that, they trusted the little child. Why? Little child returned all the stuff, all the belongings, all the money, all the trust to the people. Right? What was the name of the child who Nabi called him to do some work for him? And for how long did he serve Nabi
10 years.
10 years. 10 years is not easy. 10 years is just a number. You know, we say 10 years, 1-0. Do you know reality? It's not 1 year. Your life. Now, Anas radiallahu anhu served Nabi for 10 years. Your life. Now, what else do we... Now, I will tell you something and you tell me. You know, one man, old man came to the masjid. And one who was making wudu, look, I'm going to make wudu and tell me if I'm correct. Please pay attention. Few minutes. I know, capacity of focusing in very few minutes. I won't be for long. Look, a man came to the masjid to make wudu. I'm going to make wudu and you tell me if I'm right. Alright? I'm going to make wudu. I open the tap. I wash my hand. Right? I get my mouth. Clean my nose. I wash my face. Right? I went to my head. And I wash my feet. Is my wudu correct? Why no? Oh yes, I forgot my arms. Right? Very good. Right? Look, I forgot my arms. So it happens now, two kids were sitting one side. They saw this old man made wudu. And he forgot what? He forgot to wash? His arms. Now you tell me, what is the best way do we approach this man? Is it nice to come, uncle, your wudu is wrong. Can we do that? No, it's disrespect. Can you, uncle, your salah is not accepted, haram. Did we do that? So anybody has a way, how do we approach this old man? Anybody has an idea? Yes?
You tell him check if I do
MashaAllah, very good. Repeat that again.
You tell him, can you check if my wudu is raised?
Right. So now the child, keep in mind there were two kids, right? Two kids. One of them came to this old man. He tells him, uncle, the other one is hiding somewhere. The other one is hiding somewhere. So the first child comes walking. Uncle, I want to make wudu. Please check my wudu if it's correct. So the first child made wudu. Right, same thing. Wash his hand, look at his mouth, his nose, his face, his hands to the arms. Alright? Say, uncle, I'm correct? The child answered the old man. Uncle, am I correct? What he's doing, he's emphasizing that, uncle, you forgot your head. Uncle, I'm correct? The uncle said, yeah, child, you are, it's correct. So he washed hands. After that, he passed made masah on his head, ears, and washed his feet. Uncle said, your wudu is very good. And he went. Right? The first child went. Second child came. Uncle, please check my wudu. See if my wudu is correct. Because me and my brother, we had an argument. Who makes the wudu best? So the old man says, okay, you go ahead, make wudu. So second brother is making wudu. Same way. Can you tell us how you do make wudu?
I know.
Yes?
You rinse your mouth.
Yes? But you wash your hand? Unless you don't have hands. So how do we do? We wash our hand first, then there's your mouth, then nose, then face, arms, yes, masah, yes, you pass your wet hand over the head, then ears, then mashallah. So now look, this old man is thinking. The first child came to him, told him what to do, right? Second child, the old man realized, what he realized? That his wudu wasn't complete and right. The two brothers, anybody knows what's the name of the two brothers?
Hassan and Hussein.
MashaAllah, Hassan and Hussein. Today, it's just an introduction. In the future, we write names. Whoever give right answers, he gets some surprise. Me, I love surprises. Anybody doesn't like surprises? Huh? You don't like it? You don't like it? Subhanallah. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So inshallah, inshallah we're going to make plans inshallah. Today is just an introduction, right? In the future we're going to make plans. Look, I said a few names, right? I'll give you some homework for the next week, right? And whoever gets the right answers, inshallah we'll give you prize for that. Okay? So now, we spoke about Ali radiallahu anhu, Anas radiallahu anhu, and Hassan and Hussein. Now, there's one child, he memorized the Quran in the age of 8 and 9. 8 and 9, he memorized the entire Quran. Not only that, he knew the tafsir. Anybody knows what is tafsir? Now, translation is when you translate Arabic to English. The meaning, yes. Tafsir means is a science. You know how we go to school to study math and physics and science, natural sciences? Tafsir is a science of understanding the meaning of the Quran and knowing when the Quran was revealed and few details. We call it tafsir. Basically, interpretation. What is that? Interpretation, we call it tafsir. Now, who's this child? Who's the name of this child? Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma. Again, they are not our friends. So when we use the name, what do we add to it? Radiallahu anhu. But I said now, anhuma. Why anhuma? Two of them. Abdullah bin Abbas. You know the word bin? Bin in Arabic in English means son. Umar bin Khattab means Umar, son of Khattab. Now we have here Abdullah bin Abbas means Abdullah is the son of. I have now Abdullah bin Umar means Abdullah is the son of. So Ibn or bin, it means son. Right. Look at all these kids. Look at all these kids. Now I have a question now for you. In the life of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the life of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look, like how we have a hall here, like how we have a masjid, same thing was in the life of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, who can tell me, Hamad, yeah, Hamad, who can tell me, in the life of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Imam was in the front, right? Now you tell me, who was behind him? Okay, I will tell you, in the masjid of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there were men, women, and children. Do you know how Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Muslims or the Musallis, how did they stand in the saf? How? Anybody have an idea? Yes? But I said now, males, females, and children. If you tell me shoulder to shoulder, it means man, woman, and child. No, definitely we agree. Shoulder to shoulder, we agree. Yes? Men in the front. Okay, please listen carefully, this is very important. Men in the front. Next. The kids or women? Why? I have two answers now. One side is kids, one side is women. Who says kids? Why? Excellent, excellent. You are very intelligent. Yes. So we have males, we have males. Right? Now we need to separate the males from the females. Right? What do we put in the middle? Huh? Kids. And at the back? Right. So now it has two meaning now. We separate the males and females by putting the children. Anybody has another reason why? Another wisdom why? Why the kids must be in the middle? Why? So they don't disturb anyone. How? Do we disturb? You are very good, mashallah. You are angels. Do you disturb anybody? Do you think Bilal that we disturb anybody? We don't disturb. So what they call, why they always tell us, get back, get back, get back. Why? Anybody has an answer? Why the kids must be in the middle? Why? You know why? So the child is in the middle, the mother from the back is watching him, and the father is in the front. So basically, the child is behind the father, all the kids behind the maids, so they can watch how the parents are praying. Look, there's the maids, kids, and females, right? So the maids are in the front, so the kids, the children can see how the maids are praying. Good? And the mothers at the back to make sure my son is not making noise. My child is innocent, is an angel. He doesn't cause any problems. This is one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons. So now here, what we do here? Here, again. Now you tell me now. In a masjid, we came to the masjid. And there's a small gap like this. Where should I pray, me as a child? Where? Should I come to the first line?
No.
Why?
So if the imam makes a mistake.
Very good. If an imam makes a mistake, and you are right there. So look, always. You see, now, this is the sunnah. If we do the right way, how Nabi Sallallahu taught us, our salah will be accepted and Allah will be happy with us. Right? So, the sunnah way is males, the elderly people in the front, right? Next line will be who? Children, and then next will be. But today's time, the females prays where? Upstairs, right? So no, there's no issues now with the females. So now we have males and children. So can the children come to the first line? No. So now if the imam tells you, son, go to the back, will you get upset? Why? Why don't get upset? Yes? No, he said that, but I came first. You know, he said, I came first. I'm supposed to be on the first line, the first row. Why are you sending me back? Yes, you came first, Allah gives you the reward of first. But in Salah, you don't pray first. You pray where? At the back. Look, which one is good? If you pray on the front, you get one reward. If you pray in the front, you get one reward. But if you give your place to an elderly person, you get two reward, double. Of course, times 10. Everything is times 10 in Islam. So which one is good now? Which one is good? Second one is good. Right? Second one is good. Now tell me, you know sometimes you as a child, you are in the front and you break your wudu. And you break your wudu. You'll be very embarrassed to leave from the first line. But if you are at the back, you leave easily and nobody can see you. You understand? Do you understand? So again, if you are in the front and you break your wudu, sometimes it can happen, even you can bleed. Look, we are humans, anything can happen to you. If you are in the front, it becomes very difficult. But if you are at the back, easy you can leave. So now, keep in mind, I ask you a few questions. Now, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in one night, I'll ask you a question. Let's say it's me and one little child who are praying together. Who should stand on the right and who should stand on the left? Yes? Sorry? The little one on the left. Okay, let's do it this way. Come Bilal here. Come Bilal. Now I'm going to say what he said, right? I'm going to say what he said. Come here, Bilal. So he said, the little one must be on the left. This is my right hand, this is my left hand. So he said, the little one must be on the left. Yes?
You have to be the right.
Now, again, when we talk, we don't talk just like that. Keep in mind, when we talk, how we talk? With respect. Somebody picked up his hand before. Who? Before Hamad. Before Hamad. No, I listen to you. No, it was what's your name?
Me?
Yes, Ayman. Ayman, you raise your hand first. But never mind. Yes? Who should be on the left and the right? The brother said, he said, Bilal must be on the left, the little one must be on the left. And you said to him, no. And are you happy with this? Do you agree on this? That the little one must be on the left?
Maybe on the right?
Maybe on the right. Maybe. Maybe means I'm not sure about the answer. Bilal? Why on the right? So Bilal said no, not on the left, on the right. Huh? Because? Not because I'm the older. Sunnah. Always we do things with?
Sunnah.
With sunnah, with the right hand. Now look at this now, Bilal, come this side, Bilal. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is making salah. Bilal, just hide a few minutes. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is making salah, right? Salah. While he was in salah, a little child came and stood next to him on his left side. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is making salah. Look, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is making salah. First, I was making salah alone. In few minutes, I realized one child came next to me, making salah. Okay? Anybody knows what is the name of this child?
Bilal.
Not Bilal. Bilal embraced Islam and he wasn't child.
Ali.
Not Ali. Again, it's not Ali, it's not Bilal. Again, we don't say Ali. What do we say? Ali radiallahu anhu. Yes? 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and we are done. 2 minutes. Anybody knows what the name of the child? I will not give you the name. You make an effort, you have 1 week to search. Right? 1 week to search. So, look at this now. Look at this. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in salah, right? In salah. He realized, he noticed that the child is on the left side. He's in the wrong place. He's in the wrong place. So homework for you. What's the homework? What is the name of this child and what did Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam do in salah with this child? So question, what's the question? What is the name of the child who prayed with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam on the left side? And what did Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam do? The winner will get the prize. Right? So let me summarize what we did today. I'm going to summarize. Right? Who was the first person who prayed with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Ali radiallahu anhu. Who was the first person to spend the night on the bed of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Ali radiallahu anhu. Who was the first child to embrace Islam? Ali radiallahu anhu. Who was the child whom Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam called him and entrusted him on do some work for him? Anas radiallahu anhu. Who was the child who memorized the Quran in a young age and he had a knowledge of tafsir? Abdullah ibn Abbas. So today we mentioned Ali radiallahu anhu, Anas radiallahu anhu, and Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu too. Something yes, and we spoke about two little brothers, Hassan and Hussein radiallahu anhuma, ma for two, anhu for one, ma for two. Good. And after that we said we don't call someone by his name. Who's that? Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We don't call him by his name. Who else? Parents. Who else? Parents. So two people we don't call them with their names. One is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Second, parents. What else we spoke in this few minutes? Anybody remember? Yes? Yes, we mentioned that. We mentioned Ali radiallahu anhu, Anas radiallahu anhu, Hassan Hussein radiallahu anhuma, Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma. Right, and the last question was for you, homework is what? A child came to the front, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam in salah did something. What is the name of the child? And what did Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam do? And also we spoke about something very important. We as kids, where should we pray? Right, very simple. Look, it's very simple. I will tell you very simple. The imam is in the front. There's the imam. First line for the elderly people, right? We came to the masjid. Very simple. Take the right side. Take the right side and stand there. You get double reward. Why? The first reward, you came early to the masjid and you gave your spot to someone. And the second reward, that you are at the back and Allah Ta'ala will give you double reward. So for today, inshallah, this will be enough, inshallah. So I gave you homework. What's the homework? What's the name of the child who prayed on the side of the Prophet ﷺ? And so it's two questions. Now when we go home, our parents ask us, did you have any homework? He says, no, mommy, there's no homework. The teacher did not give us anything. Our teacher is a very good teacher. He did not give us any homework. I gave homework. What's the homework? To find out? Yes. So this is your homework, inshallah. So we'll see you, inshallah, next. Okay, before we end the gathering, what is in your mind? What should we do? Again, this program is yours. What should we do in this program? I will listen to one by one, right? Okay, whoever wants to speak first, you can raise your hand. What should we do in your program? Today it was just an introduction, right? What's in your mind? What can we do in our program? Yes, Muhammad? Not except listening. What do you like us to do? Yes? Okay, right. We have a quiz. I agree with you. One is quiz. Quiz means Q&A. Q means question. A means answer. We have, right. One. Next. What's your opinion? Yes. Okay, no problem. He doesn't know, we accept. Again, one thing very important. If someone doesn't know, we don't laugh at him. He's not nice. If someone doesn't know, we must teach him. Okay? Never ever laugh. Yes? No, that definitely is there. Right. But first, before that, like he said, quiz, questions. Yes? Okay, we have time to play. Yes? We create time to play. But I want you to write games on piece of paper. Example like hangman. Me, I love that. But we make it more excited. You can write down what games you like to play. Alright? We'll do it also. Please write down so I won't forget. Q&A. You can type on your phone. So we have Q&A. We have games to play. 2. What else? Bilal?
Take people as examples.
Take.
People as examples.
That we do in while we are learning. What we do as kids, we want to do something. He said we want to play. Some say we want quizzes, we want prizes. Yes, food. Yes, food. Okay, please again. When you say food, you need to write down. Again, this is another homework for you. Food, what do you like? Okay, next. Who didn't ask? Who didn't give his opinion? Yes. Stories, yes, stories. Very good. Yes, stories. Yes, stories, seerah, good. Write down, competition. We have adhan competition. Look, I promise you something from my side. The best person who gives a beautiful adhan, will give him to give one adhan in the masjid. Yes, something good. When I was a child, tell you something, when I was a child, it was a competition in my masjid. It was a competition. The person who learns how to give adhan properly, the imam will give him the mic to give adhan. Alright? After the adhan I got money. Money. My pocket was very happy. Right. Next. Who else? Mouadh, what's your opinion, Mouadh?
You.
Mouadh Ahmad. What's your opinion? So we have stories, games, food, questions, seerah.
How do you know our name? How do you know our...
I sometimes just get connections from the top. And I will tell your name. Yes? What else? Your opinion? No, nothing? What do you like? Except games, questions, stories, yes, Bilal?
Make it longer, make the thing longer.
Longer, yes? Who else?
Sleeping.
Okay, no problem. After now you can close your eyes and sleep. That's easy to do. What else? What else? Okay, so we have competition, you said, right? Competition can be, please write down, competition can be adhan, it can be your favorite surah, yes? Right? Anything else? What else do you like to do? Okay, tell me, summer is now, we are in summer holiday. What do we do in summer?
Make teams. Play sports.
Sports. So this we said games, we covered up there. Food, we covered up there. Sleep, give you time to sleep. Huh? Trips, yes. Write down the excursions. Take them out around. Write down barbecue.
Camping.
Camping, no problem. We all of us come to camp with you. Sorry? Yes, we do. Okay, that excursions park comes there.
Can you make a team?
We'll do that also. We'll do that for games. We make teams, inshallah. Right, write down general knowledge. We'll create teams, right? Teams, and we have general knowledge.
What will we get if we want?
Okay, this is for the sports. Okay, the time is up now. Okay, now, one thing very important. One thing very important. Again, always when we come to the masjid, something very important. Right? You take off your shoes, put it in the right place. Please don't leave one shoe here and the other shoe is there. Right? So we put our shoes in the right place. 1. 2, we pray. Where do we pray? Where? In the front? We pray at the back. Right? Okay? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على الحمد لله رب العالمين. So again now, we're in the house of Allah, right? We want you to leave now without making noise. Okay? You can leave. جزاكم الله خيرا.